David Clark has gone soft. The color may be familiar, but all I had to do was put them on to instantly feel the difference.
This is a very different David Clark headset than past generations. Similar to the Pro X, although it is the over-the-ear cup design. And you press this button and the noise just goes away.
Funny story about my first impression. I was with a student who owns his own Cessna 182 turbocharged, and it was one of those ridiculous windy days in New England that we had in the spring. And as he powered up on the runway, my first thought was, if he wants to abort and not fly, he should just throttle back. And I looked down at the power and he was already at full power. It's probably the quietest headset I've ever found.
The DC-1X was released this year, completing a turn toward comfort that began in 2013 when the classic David Clark models were joined by the Pro X, made with professional pilots in mind and an over-the-ear design. The employee-owned company builds these headsets by hand in Worcester, Massachusetts, and backs all David Clark headsets with a 5-year warranty and legendary service. What David Clark hasn't been known for, at least until now, is a comfortable fit you can wear for hours. The ear pads on the 1X are soft and pliable, a bit like a memory foam pillow. Even on a humid day, they don't trap heat at your skin, and the fit is snug without the clamp effect. My friend and flight instructor Terry Keller gave the headset a good long test.
So 2 months, easily 75 hours with them. It's not uncommon for me to have long flights and multiple flights a day, and they're by no means uncomfortable. In fact, quite the opposite. Even though they fit tight, they're incredibly comfortable. One friend of mine I let borrow them. He said he forgot he was wearing them.
Like the Pro X, the 1X control unit runs on a pair of AA batteries, and the set from the factory lasted 55 hours. That was without using the Bluetooth connection that pairs the headset with a wide range of mobile devices, so I hopped to the back seat of an Aero to play with those features during another pilot's lesson.
I haven't even read the owner's manual, and it only took me about, a couple of minutes to get both my iPad and my mobile phone connected. The music can play in the background. It will cut out automatically anytime there's an intercom or a radio transmission coming through this headset, so safety is not an issue there. And on a long flight, you can kick back and listen to some tunes.
I made one flight in a Super Decathlon with the headset deliberately powered down, and while the ride was noticeably louder, it did not get uncomfortable. Priced to compete with other high-end headset options at $895, the David Clark DC-1X turns the traditional notion of a tight, sturdy, and somewhat stiff David Clark design on its head.
Wearing the new David Clark DC-1X, I'm Jim Moore, AOPA Live.